friends, I am here and going live with dinner, mainly because I was making some loaded potato soup for Alan and I for dinner, and the kids decided that they were not going to try that, and that was not acceptable. You know, mom life. So I am throwing together some mac and cheese really quick in the microwave, and so I just wanted to share really quickly just kind of the process and how easy it can be. Right now the pasta is actually cooking, and I will show that to you guys. And so it's in my steamer, so I can cook pasta right in the microwave, and it's super easy. I did 2 cups of this gluten-free pasta. I don't know if anybody's had this, Berea. It's a corn flour based pasta, corn and rice flour. So we'll see. I've had a few like garbanzo bean pastas. I've had a few chickpeas, another one, and I don't like them as much. I find that they're kind of chewy, and so I'm really excited to try this. I don't know if anybody has, but let me know. I guess my kids will find out. And then Epicure Mac and Cheese seasoning, and you can get it in a 3-pack. I want to say it's $9. But this is in a lot of the kits that are out right now. So the 3-week kit, that's where I got mine from. It's in the 30-day, I believe, as well as the 60 or 90 days that we just released to help people stay safe and stay home. But if you aren't a huge mac and cheese person, I love the variations you can do to it. I love it on its own, although I don't eat a lot of dairy, so if I have a tiny scoop of it, it's a treat for me. But there are so many variations of mac and cheese that you can do. You know, chili mac, Tex-Mex. I love, back before I found out I had MS and I cut dairy out, Alan and I went to this amazing restaurant up in the Adirondacks, up at Lake Placid. So if you're ever up that way, you need to go to Smoke Signals. It is the best barbecue, like better than the barbecue I've had in the South. I don't know why. It's practically Canada, but it's so good. And they have this pulled pork barbecue brisket over the most delicious mac and cheese I've ever had. So you can put barbecue on mac and cheese. The back of our package here suggests pizza mac and cheese, and that's mixing in marinara sauce and ground meat. So there's all kinds of variations to make mac and cheese. Burger mac, right? You know, think of old school hamburger helper. So super easy. But my pasta is currently cooking. I've got 5.5 minutes left. Excuse me. Cheers. And to cook it in the steamer, which your steamer comes with super easy directions, things to do on it. Personally, I love bacon. Now that I know it crisps up my bacon perfectly, I'm only cooking bacon in my microwave. It comes with a little tray. Mine is currently full of bacon grease from brunch this morning. But so pasta typically takes, and these numbers are based on a 1300 wattage microwave. Sorry, I keep looking up here, but the camera's here. Sorry. 1300 wattage microwave. And so mine is 700 wattage. It's a tiny little one I had in college, but it's perfect for my little apartment. And so I double almost everything, and then reduce it by a minute or 2. So we'll see if 10 minutes was enough. But if you have a normal person microwave, 2 cups of pasta, 4 cups of water, cover it with the lid, microwave for 7 minutes on high, and strain. So we will see how that turns out. I did 10 minutes. And then the mac and cheese is super easy. So once it's cooked, once I strain it, I can add in this package with 1/3 cup milk, and 2 tablespoons of butter if desired. So much like Kraft mac and cheese. But the great thing about this, and let me give you the back of it, much lower sodium than Kraft. We're not adding in all the other garbage. I wonder if I have a box of Kraft to compare it. I don't think so. Not all those preservatives. It's gluten-free. Let's see, less sugar. So there's only 3 grams of carbs in it. So if you are low carb, choose a low carb pasta, like if you put this over zucchini noodles, you would have a keto-friendly meal. Now, it would be more dirty keto because it does have, it says sugar, and I'm guessing there's no added sugar, so the sugar is probably from the cheese. There is dairy in this. It's mac and cheese. Obviously, it's hard to do mac and cheese without it, and if you have a dairy-free mac and cheese recipe, I want it. But so let me just give those to you. I can just like refocus for you. I guess not. But I can post a screenshot of it. But this says it makes 4 servings. So it takes 2 cups pasta. If you're big, if this is the only part of the meal, it would make 4 servings, I could see. But for my kids, you know, their portions yay big, or you know, as a side, I think you get more out of it. And I do have friends who will only use half a package. So I guess it really just depends on you know, how much you eat, how much you use, how seasoned you like it. We are big on the flavor, so we probably put more seasoning than is really required. What did I make this morning? I made eggs, and I put our ranch dip in. This is what that looks like. And so I used, I mean, I can't tell, it's a new jar. Probably a tablespoon and a half. For, you know, a couple of eggs. So that was probably a lot. It's a serving size is half a teaspoon. So I obviously really like the flavor. But you know, that's the great thing about buying spices and things in, you know, freestanding jars. You can adjust how much or how little you utilize. So 1 minute and 30 left on this pasta, and then we are going to be adding in the mac and cheese. I will probably do a little bit of butter just to see how it is. If it suggests butter, I'll try it. Hopefully my kids eat it, because if not, mac and cheese and baked potato soup, that's kind of a lot. I'm going to go into a carb coma tonight, you know, so let's just grab the milk. But anyway, how are you guys holding in? Everybody's probably cooking right now, right? It's almost 6. Getting home from work, hopefully surviving. Cheers. Cheers if you're a healthcare worker or first responder. I cannot even imagine. The stories I have heard from my nurse friends have been insane, and so I'm praying for all of you. Know that I think about you daily. This is probably the hardest thing we're ever going to face in our lifetime. Knock on wood, you know. Although I feel like we said that about 9/11 too. So hard, so tough. Cheers, friends. I also just arrived. She would like to say hello.
Hello, I'm Avery, and I'm pretending to be the Queen of Andala, and these shoes are...
Show me your shoes. Here, show me your shoes.
These shoes are special, and this dress is special, and even I got an also wig, and it's special. Even a crown is special because it came with the dress that I had a concert.
She's all about the shoes, typical girl. I'm making your mac and cheese, baby.
Yummy! Yummy!
Yay! All right, so this pasta is cooked. Woo! Just moved my tripod around a little bit too much. This pasta is cooked, so I am going to check it out. It is steamy when you open it, so you do have to be careful. It's very hot. It's hot, baby. Watch out.
I wonder what it will taste like.
It tastes like macaroni. It does look pretty cooked, so.
Bow tie, bow tie, bow tie.
Oh yeah, perfect. So 10 minutes in my microwave was definitely enough. And so I actually do strain it in this. I don't know if you're supposed to, but we're gonna find out. Hey Jennifer, thanks for tuning in. How are you guys holding up? How's school at home going for you? It's rough here. But so if you can see, there's 3 vent holes, and I kind of tend to strain the water out of that. So I'm just going to do that, and you guys are my friends, so you don't judge me on the fact that I have dirty dishes in my sink, even though we've been home all day, you know. life, right? So I'm just going to strain this pasta and then add the milk, butter, and mac and cheese, and it'll be done. Microwave mac and cheese in 10 minutes. Super easy. This steamer is super, super hot, so you do have to be careful. I will say that. It gets super hot. But I love it. I practically use it every day, especially for like vegetables I forget to cook, or like Avery's decided she's on a steamed spinach kick, and that's like her new favorite thing. And so I steam spinach pretty regularly in it, just because it is easier than just making her own pot and then using it, and then it's like, you know, it just becomes a thing, right? And we're moms and we're busy and we don't have time for that. So you can see the pasta. All right, so 1/3 cup of milk, and then the package contents. Do you want to help me, babe?
Sure.
All right. We need 1/3 cup of milk. So that's this one.
So,
Pour the milk in.
I want a stool.
Well, we're just doing it quick. Can you help me?
Yeah.
All right, you gonna put that in? Good job. Thank you.
So you want milk in the mac and cheese.
Yep.
So it'll be milk
So it'll be
mac.
creamy.
So it'll be milk mac and cheese.
Milk mac and cheese. Do you know cheese is kind of made out of milk? It's kind of similar stuff. It all comes from cows.
Yes.
And this said 2 tablespoons butter. I'm just going to do it based on, you know, what I think. That's probably more like half. But my kids are weird about butter and pasta. I don't know why. They must not be my children, but I try to limit it. All right, and now I'm going to stir in the mac and cheese mix.
Can I still help stirring it?
Yeah, just hold on a minute. Mommy wants to make sure it gets blended in really good. Hopefully you guys can see.
Okay.
And this isn't going to be thick like, you know, Velveeta, which is what my kids prefer, so they may not like this. But it's more of the consistency of Kraft mac and cheese. But it's going to be real cheese in it. I want to say, let's see, the ingredients. Cheese flavor, so cheddar cheese, pasteurized milk, cheese culture, salt and enzymes. Since there's whey, buttermilk solids, mustard flour, onion, so a lot less preserved stuff. Yeah, babe.
Can I talk to her too?
It's a video, but we're gonna try this mac and cheese. Tell me what you think.
Okay.
Right? Here. You guys can get an Avery reaction. I will warn you, it might not be good. No, I'm not. You'll probably like it, but you might make a funny face to them. What do you think?
Yum!
From the picky eater herself. So that is a win in my book, because she doesn't like anything. You like it? All right. I'm gonna tell everybody thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.
Thanks for watching. I will see you later. Can I hang up?